Let's troubleshoot why res.cookie. Isn't setting cookies in your Node.js application. We'll cover common reasons and solutions. 1. Missing HTTP flag for security. The HTTP flag, while crucial for security, prevents JavaScript from accessing the cookie. If you're trying to use the cookie in client-side JavaScript, ensure you've either removed this flag or are using a different approach to access the cookie's data, for example, server-side rendering or API calls. If security isn't a concern for a particular cookie, temporarily remove HTTP only true to test. Always re-enable it for production deployments. 2. Incorrect path. The path option specifies the portion of your website where the cookie is valid. If you set path /admin and try accessing the cookie from /RAM, it won't work. Set path for cookies accessible across your whole website. 3. Incorrect domain. The domain option determines which domain the cookie applies to. If you have subdomains like blog.example.com, and www.example.com, you need to set the domain appropriately, perhaps example.com, so the cookie is shared. Incorrect domain settings are a very common cause for cookie issues. Misspelling the domain is a frequent error. 4. Secure flag and HTTPS. The secure flag requires the connection to be HTTPS. If you set secure true but your website is running over HTTP, the cookie won't be set. Make sure your website is using HTTPS or remove the secure option for testing. In production, always ensure HTTPS is used with secure.true. 5. Expired cookie. If you set an expiration date in the past or a very short time in the future, the cookie will expire immediately. Check your expiration time. If using MaxEdge, ensure it's in milliseconds. For testing, set a longer expiration time or omit the MaxEdge setting altogether. It will be a session cookie, deleted upon closing the browser. 6. Same-site attribute. The same-site attribute controls whether the cookie is sent with cross-site requests. Same-site, strict, prevents the cookie from being sent with cross-site requests and is now the default behavior. Same-site, lax, allows cookies to be sent with cross-site GET requests, and same-site, none, allows cookies in all cases, but requires the secure attribute. Setting same-site, none, and secure, true may be required for certain third-party integrations, but requires careful attention to security. Understand the implications of each value and ensure you choose one fitting your needs and security policies. 7. Typographical errors. Simple typos in your code, such as misspelled cookie names or incorrect property names in res.cookie, comma, can prevent the cookie from setting correctly. Carefully review your code for any spelling mistakes. 8. Browser's cookie settings. The browser itself can block cookies. Check the browser's settings to ensure cookies are enabled and check your browser's developer console for any errors related to cookie setting. 9. Caching issues. Sometimes your browser's cache may prevent you from seeing the changes immediately. Try clearing your browser's cache and cookies or use a private incognito window to test. 10. Server-side issues. Rarely, the problem might not be with your res.cookie, call, but with the server itself. Ensure your Node.js server is running correctly, has no errors, and is able to send responses correctly. Use a debugging tool to track the server response. By systematically checking these points, you should identify why your cookies aren't setting correctly and resolve the issue. Remember to prioritize security by using the appropriate flags